What's good, folks? It's your boy Dookie back again with B.A.N.G. Budget and new gear reviews that we get the best bang for your tech dollars. Now, I know this is a different kind of video, man. I'm just really talking in this. I don't got no products to show or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put behind it, or in front of it, or wherever, I'm going to put a little gameplay of the brand new Double Dragon 4 that just released. You know, $6.99 on Steam. It's also on PlayStation 4. It's a throwback to the original side-scroller Double Dragon 2. So I'm gonna be playing that just to check it out, see what's good with it. Shout out to the homie Mikael James. He did a full-on review where he went through the history of Double Dragon. I'm gonna put a link to that up there. Y'all make sure y'all check it out if y'all want to get real in-depth on knowing more about this right here. But speaking of the homie Mikael, man, he invited me into a live stream last weekend where we were talking about the Nintendo Switch, the state of game, and the state of gaming overall. It was a lot of dope cats in there, man. Shout out to the homie Official Keith, Alpha, Steel, a couple other cats in there. I'm new to a lot of their channels, but we're gonna get real familiar over the next coming months because we probably be doing some more streams like that. I feel like I played the role of the resident hater. Like I was getting my Charles Barkley to LeBron James on. Yeah, I was just hating, talking about Nintendo used to be this and Nintendo used to be that. I had planned to come in there and be like, the Switch was trash, drop the mic, leave, and leave in the smoke of glory. I kind of chilled out on that because I watched a couple videos and I got a few different perspectives on it. I'm gonna tell you what I believe, what I think, and you can reply down in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm gonna tell my little age right here, man. I'm gonna show that I'm pretty much washed. I know I'm not the target demographic for this stuff anymore, so take all of this with a grain of salt. I had the original NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, original Game Boy, all of that. I think my little brother T-Mill had the GameCube. I think Nintendo just lost me as a gamer a couple years ago because I realized they always had this kind of battle with being accessible to everybody versus keeping cutting edge. And I mean, back on the Super Nintendo, that was one of the key things. Like, if you remember Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat that came out on Super Nintendo didn't even have blood on it. It was kind of like dust. Street Fighter didn't have blood on it. It was like spit whenever they hit. And so that was always a plan of Nintendo. You know, you had to put a code in or something like that to really keep themselves wholesome to everybody. So now when I look at some of the main features of the Switch, I realize they just don't apply to me as a gamer. Portability, I don't care anything about that. I mean, I play games on my phone sometimes. I play, mobile games or whatever, and that's pretty much the most mobile gaming I'm gonna get. I don't want to be on the bus or the train or anywhere, riding with the homie if I'm in the passenger side pulling out my $300 gaming system, trying to play the same game that I was playing at home. Now, for a younger generation that's all about portability and mobility, I definitely understand where that can be, an asset. I mean, I think if I was like 15 or 16 and if I was like 15 or 16 and I'm playing Mario Kart and I got a really good game going on or something like that, and I've got to get up and go to school, maybe I want to finish playing at lunch. Maybe if I'm in college and, my roommate is just crazy, harassing me all the time, I can't get no silence, I'm going to take my game system and go sit out on the lawn, and get full resolution games. Maybe that's an appeal to me. In my age of washed, it's just not. Like, other than pulling out my phone and go, I'm not finna do that. And then secondly, graphics, man. I won't say the graphics are trash, but from the stuff I've seen, they're what they're going to be on a system with this kind of chip. I know everybody says that for the price, they wouldn't be able to keep up with Microsoft and Xbox. And I understand that, but at the same time, what bothers me is I think that they could figure it out, and then being that they have those legacy games that I think that's the real draw to Nintendo. Those first party games that you're only gonna get playing on Nintendo, the Marios, the Zeldas, Splatoons, Bomberman, things like that. I think that's what draws people in. And so being able to get those games and quality third person games, I I think I would be a little bit more excited. And I'm gonna hold off and wait and see, but I mean, I remember Madden 64. Like, I remember Madden 64 and how goofy that looked compared to like Madden that came out on the PlayStation 1, you know, at the same time. Like, it's not even the same game. It was ridiculous. I remember games that came out on Nintendo systems at that time compared to how they came out on other earlier systems, and it was just like, these aren't even the same game. I know what's drawing a lot of people into these is those legacy games, and it's a game like Zelda. And, you know, if I haven't already lost you, if I haven't already lost my gamer card so far into this video, you could probably take it now. I hate role-playing games. And this is from somebody who had the original gold Nintendo Zelda cartridge for his NES. That is probably what ruined my love for role-playing games. I just can't play them. I turn-based, the talking, the walking, it just wasn't enough action for me, and so I pretty much avoided that whole genre. And I know there's some amazing games that, you know, you guys are gonna probably be like, bro, how could you not have played? How could you not have played? I haven't. I've never played Final Fantasy. I've never played, I mean, I've seen it played, but I've never, you know, sat down and played Final Fantasy. If I had any type of gamer cred, it just went out the window. I understand that. I just can't do it. It's not appealing to me. So as a consumer, I just don't think the Switch is gonna be what's good for me. Now, am I just being a hater, or do I have any valid points? Now, this isn't just gonna be a hate video, man. I don't wanna just come on here hating. I actually wanna say the homie Player Essence, I watched his videos. I've been watching his videos about it. He actually got me kind of hyped, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about some of those classic games. He seems to be along the same line as me, coming up from the original Nintendo, you know, back in the late 80s, early 90s. So, you know, he was so hyped that, you know, it kind of made me rethink about, you know, what my stance was. So I'm not trying to just straight up hate, you know. So I'm gonna put a link to his video so you can go check out. He's a real gamer. He is really into it. He knows all the games. He knows what's coming out. You know, it just didn't appeal to me, and that's because I haven't played a lot of these games. I don't have a Wii. I never got the Wii U, so a lot of the games that are coming out, I never really got too deep into. For real, I want to know what your opinion is. Are you excited about the Switch? Did you pre-order it? Or are you kind of like me, like, it ain't gonna be all of that. Like, I won't say I won't get it, but I'm not gonna pre-order it. I'm not gonna be fighting in lines to get it. If I come across it a couple weeks after it drops or anytime after that, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna give it this full run. I don't know. Am I just hating? Let me know down in the comments. It's your boy Dookie, man. I'm gonna get at you later with this right here. This is gonna be my next video. You know, can you see that? You see that? It's pretty cool, man. Bluetooth wireless mechanical keyboard with the RGB. Shout out to you folks at Drevo. We're coming back for you again. It's your boy Dookie. I'm out. Holla.